Hi there guys, welcome to Such Is Life, a channel dedicated to exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy revolving around it. On this channel, we will delve into a variety of topics related to life and how we live it, including personal growth, relationships, and the search for meaning and purpose. Whether you are a seasoned philosopher or just starting to think about the big questions in life, we hope you will join us on this journey of discovery and self-exploration. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the mysteries of life together. Today our resident AI takes a look at movies and discusses the inherent psychological and philosophical meaning behind them. Specifically, we take a look at one of our favorite and all-time great movies, Fight Club, which is a 1999 movie directed by David Fincher, based on the novel of the same name by Chuck Palahniuk. The movie stars Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Helena Bonham Carter. The general gist of the movie revolves around the life of an unnamed narrator who is suffering from insomnia, depression, and a general feeling of emptiness. He is a white-collar worker living in an unnamed American city, and his job involves traveling frequently and processing insurance claims. The narrator is unsatisfied with his life and becomes increasingly disillusioned with consumer culture and societal norms. He finds some solace attending support groups for various illnesses, but his life changes dramatically after meeting Tyler Durden, a charismatic and mysterious soap salesman. Durden introduces the narrator to a secret society called Fight Club, which he describes as a place where men can reclaim their masculinity and feel alive. The club involves men fighting each other in an underground basement, and it becomes increasingly popular among disillusioned men seeking a sense of purpose. As the narrator becomes more involved with Fight Club, he discovers that Durden has a plan to destroy society by creating chaos and erasing all forms of debt. The narrator initially tries to stop Durden, but ultimately becomes entangled in his plan, leading to a shocking twist ending. Fight Club explores complex psychological and philosophical themes, such as the search for meaning and purpose in life, the rejection of societal norms, and the dangers of nihilism and anarchy. This raises questions about the protagonist's struggles and how they relate to wider societal trends and cultural norms. Is his experience universal, or does it reflect a particular cultural moment or societal trend? The underlying psychology of the movie is about the protagonist's search for meaning and purpose in life. He feels disconnected from society and disillusioned by the consumerist culture he's a part of. He's also struggling with a sense of emasculation and lack of agency in his life. The creation of the Fight Club and Project Mayhem is a way for him to reclaim his masculinity and feel a sense of power and control in his life. However, as the movie progresses, it becomes clear that Tyler Durden is not just a figment of the protagonist's imagination, but a manifestation of his repressed desires and darker impulses. The protagonist's search for meaning and purpose in life is a common theme in psychology, particularly in the field of positive psychology, which focuses on human flourishing and well-being. Researchers have found that having a sense of purpose in life is associated with numerous positive outcomes, such as greater life satisfaction, better physical health, and lower levels of anxiety and depression. However, when individuals feel disconnected from society and lack a sense of purpose, they may experience a range of negative outcomes, such as feeling lost, hopeless, and unfulfilled. Positive psychology emphasizes the importance of finding one's purpose and meaning in life, which can be a driving force for personal growth and happiness. One study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that individuals who reported having a strong sense of purpose in life had higher levels of positive affect, greater life satisfaction, and fewer symptoms of depression and anxiety compared to those who reported a weaker sense of purpose. Moreover, research has shown that a lack of purpose and direction in life can contribute to various mental health issues. For example, individuals who feel a sense of meaninglessness or disconnection from society may be more prone to developing depression and anxiety. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that individuals who reported feeling a lack of purpose in life were more likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety than those who reported having a strong sense of purpose. The issue of masculinity and its impact on mental health has been a topic of increasing interest and research in recent years. Traditional notions of masculinity, such as the emphasis on being tough, stoic, and self-reliant, have been found to contribute to negative outcomes such as depression, anxiety, and suicide. Men who adhere strongly to these norms may feel pressure to suppress their emotions and vulnerability, leading to feelings of isolation and disconnection. In the context of Fight Club, the protagonist's struggle with his sense of masculinity and powerlessness may reflect broader societal issues around gender and masculinity. The movie portrays a version of masculinity that emphasizes physical strength, aggression, and domination over others. While the movie ultimately critiques and subverts these traditional notions of masculinity, it also raises important questions about the ways in which societal expectations around gender can impact individual well-being. In terms of the movie's portrayal of the protagonist's alter ego, Tyler Durden, research on dissociative identity disorder, DID, suggests that it is extremely rare for individuals to have multiple distinct personalities. However, the concept of repressed desires and darker impulses is a common one in psychoanalytic theory, which posits that our unconscious desires and emotions can influence our behavior and decision-making without us being aware of it. The concept of dissociative identity disorder, DID, is controversial in the field of psychology and psychiatry, with some researchers questioning whether the disorder actually exists. However, studies have found that individuals who have experienced significant trauma in childhood may be more likely to develop dissociative symptoms, including a sense of detachment from oneself and the world around them. This dissociation can be a coping mechanism for dealing with overwhelming emotions or experiences. The portrayal of Tyler Durden in the movie may also be reflective of the idea of the shadow self in Jungian psychology. Jung proposed that the human psyche is composed of both conscious and unconscious elements, with the shadow self representing the darker, repressed aspects of our personality. In the movie, Tyler Durden can be seen as the embodiment of the protagonist's shadow self, representing his repressed desires and impulses. From a philosophical perspective, the movie deals with themes of existentialism and nihilism. The protagonist is searching for a sense of purpose and meaning in a world that feels meaningless and empty. He's also grappling with the idea that society is just a construct and that there are no inherent rules or values that we should abide by. Tyler Durden represents the protagonist's rejection of societal norms and his embrace of anarchy and chaos as a way to find freedom and meaning. One prominent existentialist philosopher, Jean-Paul Sartre, who was a French philosopher, playwright, and novelist and is widely regarded as one of the founders of existentialism, posits that human beings are free and responsible for their own actions and choices, and that we must create our own meaning and purpose in a world that lacks any inherent meaning or purpose. According to Sartre, we are all fundamentally alone in the world, and the only way to find meaning and purpose is to create it ourselves. Friedrich Nietzsche, a German philosopher, was another influential figure in the development of existentialist thought. Nietzsche is perhaps best known for his proclamation that God is dead, which he saw as a critique of traditional Christian morality and a call for individuals to create their own values and purpose in life. Nietzsche believed that true greatness could only be achieved by those who were willing to challenge the conventional wisdom of their time and create their own path in life. Both Sartre and Nietzsche rejected the idea that there is any pre-existing meaning or purpose in the world, and instead argued that we must create our own values and goals. This rejection of traditional norms and values is echoed in Fight Club, as the protagonist struggles to find meaning in a world that seems devoid of it, and Tyler Durden rejects the constraints of society in favor of anarchy and chaos. Through the three main characters, the embodiment of different philosophical perspectives is pretty evident. The protagonist, who remains unnamed throughout the movie, can be seen as representing the existentialist perspective. This is evident in his search for meaning and purpose, his rejection of societal norms and expectations, and his desire to take control of his own life. The protagonist's journey throughout the film can be seen as a struggle to find a sense of self and purpose in a world that seems devoid of meaning. Tyler Durden, on the other hand, can be seen as representing the nihilist perspective. He rejects traditional values and beliefs, arguing that life is meaningless and that individuals must create their own values in the face of this meaninglessness. For Tyler, destruction and chaos are the only way to achieve a sense of freedom and purpose in life. He represents the rejection of all forms of authority and a desire to live life on one's own terms. Marla Singer, played by Helena Bonham Carter, can be seen as representing the postmodern perspective. She embodies the idea that truth and reality are subjective and constantly in flux, and that there is no objective reality that we can ever truly know. Marla's struggles with addiction and mental health issues can be seen as a rejection of the idea of a stable and coherent self, and her relationship with the protagonist and Tyler highlights the fluidity of identity and the constant renegotiation of relationships and power dynamics. So what can we conclude from this look at Fight Club? The movie Fight Club touches on several philosophical and psychological themes, such as existentialism, nihilism, and the search for meaning and purpose in life. It also explores the societal issues around masculinity and consumerism, and the impact they can have on individuals' mental health and well-being. From an individual perspective, the movie offers a valuable lesson on the importance of finding meaning and purpose in life. As Tyler Durden puts it, we're the middle children of history, man. No purpose or place. We have no great war. No Great Depression. Our great war is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives. Research has shown that having a sense of purpose can lead to numerous positive outcomes, such as greater life satisfaction and better physical health. It also highlights the need to recognize and address issues around masculinity and mental health, and the harmful effects of consumerism on our sense of self. On a societal level, The movie can serve as a commentary on the dangers of conforming to societal norms and the importance of questioning authority and the status quo. Tyler Durden's pearls of wisdom on this matter are the things you own end up owning you. And our favorite, it's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. It also calls attention to the negative impact of consumerism and materialism on our mental health and well-being, and the need for a more balanced and meaningful approach to life. As we reflect on the movie's themes, we may also ask ourselves, what role do we play in perpetuating societal norms and expectations, and how can we challenge them to create a more fulfilling and authentic life? How can we find a sense of purpose and meaning in a world that often feels meaningless and chaotic? By asking these questions and exploring the answers, we may gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, and ultimately, lead more fulfilling lives. So there you go, folks. Thanks for joining us on Such Is Life channel for this brief thought experiment. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy with us. Remember, life is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and there is always more to learn and discover. We encourage you to continue thinking deeply about the big questions in life and to seek out new experiences and perspectives that can help you to grow and evolve. We look forward to sharing more insights and ideas with you on future episodes of Such Is Life. If you like the content, we would love to hear your comments below, and remember to have a healthy discussion so we all can benefit together. We would appreciate it if you could share, like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be updated with our upcoming thought-provoking discussions on this channel. One small gesture from you means the world to us as we try to navigate our own YouTube life. Until next time, guys, take care and keep exploring the mysteries of life.